Hello and welcome back to Kream Does Stuff episode 6. Now, in the last episode, if you were paying any attention at all to the series, we beat the dragon, and this comes with a few good things. For example, we have the entire end realm now, which is arguably the least important thing, actually. But what this does mean is, we could, theoretically, build an Enderman farm. But I'm not gonna do that. And that's because Enderman farms in 1.0 are very annoying and tedious to build, and it's probably better for me to just build one in 1.2. And there's a few reasons for that I'll go over when we actually build it. But I think the plan for today's episode is definitely to build a grinder because I'm sick of zombie grinding. But we also want to go over some of the bugs that are still in 1.0 before I move on. And the first thing we have to do is probably use these levels, because using iron pickaxes is really tedious and boring, and I don't want to do it. So, yeah, well, we're going to craft a diamond pickaxe. I think we have enough diamonds. We should have. But I'll get on with that. I'll get the enchantment in the enchanting table, and then I'll cut back to you guys in a second. So, here we have a level 48 enchant, and I think that's the best I'm going to get for a while. I've been doing this for a bit now, and I'm just going to go for it, and hope that we get something good. Yes! Oh, finally! It's been so long. So, I think now that we have Fortune 3 and Efficiency 5, we should probably go mining. I mean, I want to test this thing out. I do want to get more pickaxes like this. So after the blaze farm, I'm going to try and enchant some more, but we need diamonds for that, because right now, we're on a solid 2 diamonds, which isn't good. So, I'll just throw some music on, go mine down there for a while, and you guys can, well, just watch. So, yeah, we'll get right into that. So, as you see here, we found some diamonds, which I'm excited about because I want to see how many I get with fortune. And any more is more than just what you get normally, so... Okay, 1, 2... Oh, there we go. Okay, so out of 4 ore we got 7, which isn't the worst, but it's not the best either. I'm gonna continue mining for a bit and see if I can find any more. But, yeah, I'll catch up with you guys. So, I was recording, but I didn't have any audio. But I just found more diamonds. We found a 6 vein here. And the good thing about the crazy thing is that this is where we just mined the 4 diamonds that gave us 7. I mined what, like 10 blocks maybe? And then boom, 6 vein of diamonds, and now we have 19, so we almost doubled our diamonds from like the ore overall. So I'll keep mining because my pickaxe is barely damaged right now. I'll keep mining and yeah. I'll time-lapse it probably, I don't know, maybe. Depends on how I feel. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in a sec. So we're finally done. It was only like probably 25 minutes of mining. We have 26 diamonds, which is a lot for that amount of time. The pickaxe is doing well. It's only about a third of the way dead. And I was just looking at this area and I thought, what do you guys think I should build here? Because I have no idea. Apart from a slime farm, I don't know what I want to build down here. So if you guys have any ideas at all for what I want to do with this massive open area, let me know because I need help deciding. But yeah, apart from that, I think we're ready to go start the first big project of this episode, which is the Blaze farm. So I'll see you guys when I have some resources for that and a design. It might take me a bit to come up with one, but I'll try my best. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we're at the Nether fortress that we found. It wasn't last episode, was it? It might have been. I don't know. I can't remember. But we're at the Nether fortress. I think it's the same one anyway. I just realized how big it is. By the way, this thing's massive. But the good thing about this is that over here, if I can somehow make it past these blazes, I should probably back up before they shoot me. But past these blazes, you'll see. I think we might be able to do a double spawner. And the tutorial I'm gonna, well, basically copy is the one by Etho, from 2011. It still works today, I think. So if you want to use it, you can. But, there's one here and one here, and I'm not sure how long this is, this section between them. But it might be possible. So, I'll get to figuring that out, and then I'll see you guys in a minute. So, after some quick, maths, oh god, I can't make a double spawner. I think these are about 38 blocks apart, and the maximum range for spawners is 15 blocks, I believe, from the player. So I'm gonna go with this one just because it's kind of close to my portal. I'm gonna leave that one for maybe a future project. I don't know. It depends on what I can do with it. And I'm gonna die. This is scary. Okay, well, I'm gonna get started on the farm. There's the gas now as well. I'm gonna get started on the farm. And if anything goes wrong, I'll let you guys know, but I'll keep checking in just so you know what I'm doing. I mean, I don't need to. I'm gonna link the tutorial in the description, but if you want to see me doing it for some reason, I'll show you guys little progress updates. So, yeah, I'm gonna work on that before I die, so I'll see you guys in a bit. So I thought I'd just save you the time of going over to Etho's video. Still go over to it if you want to watch it, but the basic principle of this farm is that the blazes are going to spawn up here. I haven't actually activated the blaze spawner yet, but they're going to spawn, and these repeaters are going to be activated by these pressure plates, because the blazes are going to fall into these pressure plates. These will push these blocks that I'm about to place in now. All of these have pistons behind them. And it's like a funnel system. So they'll get pushed off here, and then there'll be another layer of pistons that pushes them down here. And that's where they'll stay, and then there'll be a killing system, which I'm going to have to build in a bit. But that's the basic principle of this farm. It's really basic, and it works really well. Which is why I don't want to try and design my own, because I know I was going to do something very similar to this, but I'd probably try and overcomplicate it. So I think it's better to just copy the tutorial for now. Another thing I want to point out is that the blocks that he uses in the tutorial are the exact same ones that I chose. And I think it's just because stone, bricks, and glass are so good. But apart from that, that's really all I need to explain about this farm until I get to the killing system. So I'll finish the funnel area, and then we'll get on to the next part in a second. So I was just thinking of what to choose from the main side, and I was thinking this side, because this is over lava, and even though the portal's over there and we could technically connect it right up, I feel like we could just pull up here. We could either go into the Nether fortress itself if we wanted, I don't know, with the skeletons or something, or we could just turn to the blaze farm. I was thinking we'd have like a massive railway system for our Nether highways until we get ice and boats, packed ice I mean. We could use regular ice, but it's just probably better to use rails because they're more fun. But the system does work. Say I'm a blaze and I spawn here, I'll get pushed down. Oh no. But yeah, you get how it works. You get pushed down into the center, and that's all that matters. It works on every side. So yeah, I'll work on getting this done, and I'll cut back to you guys. So, we're all done, I think. And I'm definitely gonna link Etho's tutorial, because he goes into way more detail than I will with this redstone. But the basic concept of it is that this button closes the gate and crushes the blazes. For how long it crushes them is that timer circuit down there, and that should hopefully leave them on 1 HP so I can just punch them and you know, kill them. And this resets it. This torch tower that goes up here is connected to this lever, and this lever will, well, when I flick it, it'll turn the farm on and off by dropping lava down, and that lava is gonna, well, the lava is gonna increase the light level so that it can't spawn any blazes. And these two buttons are all controlled by two RS null latches, one here and one here. And what they decide is what should be on at what time. And that's the basic explanation of this farm. But yeah, if you want to build it, I'm 90% sure this should still work in modern-ish versions of Minecraft. So if you want the tutorial, I'll definitely link it down below. I definitely have to because it's really good. But apart from that, I'm gonna finish encasing this redstone so no gas can blow it up. I'm gonna give this a test run, and I'll see you guys in a second. So it does work. I'm trying to get them to spawn again. They were just spawning, and now the moment I start recording, they won't. But as you can see, it is working. They're down here, and if I press this button, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then they're one hit. I feel powerful whenever I do that. And then if I press this button, it opens up again. I made this little area here where I can just AFK. I should probably log this up actually. We have a lot of nether brick now, which is good. We can use that in future projects for building. I prettied the place up a bit. Not much, but it works. It looks nice. For now, anyway. Definitely have to add to this place. But right now, I'm happy with it. The only problem I can see is that they spawn here sometimes, which is annoying because that decreases spawn rates. But if I leave them long enough, they walk off the edge like that. Then they get pushed down, and so on. So overall, it's a good farm, and I'm definitely going to use it. It's easier than using a zombie grinder, I'll tell you that much. So, hello. So, yeah, that's about it. And I think we can get on with some other things in this episode now that we've done this. Okay, so I'm at the Blaze farm still. I was thinking we might want to enchant our chest plate just because we can now. So I'm just waiting for something to gather up. But while I was doing that, I was just safe-proofing the place a bit and making it look nicer. So my plan is that we come in here. These are just to prevent gas from getting us from behind. So long as I AFK around here-ish while I hit them, it should be fine. Up here is a nice little area. I tried to, you know, make it feel natural and not too forced. Oh, there we go. That one's choking to death. Here's a chest that I'm just storing some nether bricks in. Up here is just a nice little balcony area. I think the plan for this nether fortress is to make it kind of feel like a city almost. Oh god. Like, you know. I feel like converting some of the pillars and stuff like that into like city buildings and then making it all colorful and bright would look really nice. And that's probably the plan that I'm going to go with. If I go down here as well, everything links up. If I go down here, I can access the redstone if I need to change anything, and also I can get out here to this other balcony. But yeah, I think it's nice. So, I'll see you guys back in the overworld when I have 50 levels, and yeah. Okay, so we're back. I am back in my normal attire. We have 50 levels, and it wasn't hard at all with that blaze farm. It was definitely worthwhile. Now, I hope we get something good on this, because, you know, this is 8 diamonds. It's not easy to get 8 diamonds, even with Fortune 3. Diamonds are kind of rare to find in these older versions. Compared to now, it feels like they are, at least. That's maybe just because we have beacons and all that stuff now, that we can just, you know, go and instant mine for a while and get them in like 10 minutes, but actually not even 10 minutes to be honest. But anyway, I'll click through this, and when I get a level 50, I'll come back to you guys. Okay, there we go. We have 48, and I'm not clicking anymore, so yeah, that'll do. I'm quite happy with that. Anyway, Next project, well not even project, just the next thing I have to do, probably for the rest of this episode, is just to cover a few glitches and bugs that I found interesting in 1.0. So yeah, I'll gather some stuff, like, it's not gonna be much, it's just a few redstone components maybe. A lot of these glitches I could probably do in later versions as well. Not like the glitch itself, but get the outcome of it in different versions, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get the materials and we can do that. So, the first thing in 1.0 that I want to cover is unlit redstone torches, which is really easy in this version because all you have to do is remove power from a block because it doesn't cause an update. So you can get things like this. And it's kind of weird, but it works. I need to shut down this mob spawner because it's gonna annoy me because I always hear zombie noises. Plus, I don't use it anymore, so. So, one other thing that I should cover is something that I had a lot of ideas for, and that's that bots can destroy snow. I'm pretty sure this only happens in 1.0, but I really wanted to make sort of a machine that just pushes bots along and destroys snow layers for you, because I thought that would be a really fun idea, and I tried, okay? I really tried, but with just the sheer lack of redstone knowledge that I have and contraption, well, components in 1.0, I couldn't do it. But if any of you guys can do it, please let me know, because I think it's a really fun idea. But yeah, also I just realized how good this area back here is. It looks really nice and, I don't know, tranquil maybe? But that's besides the point. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, now this is the final thing I want to show. And that's the pistons in this version. This is the first time we can do this, by the way, with rails at least. I don't know if this works with ladders, but I just assumed it might, so I'm gonna try it. But sticky pistons can provide invalid game states for things like this. And this would be useful if we could destroy the sticky piston and have it stay, but we can't. In, I think it's 1.4.5, we can do that, and we can make a whole railway out of this if we wanted to. We can make like a roller coaster if we wanted to out of floating rails, but it also works with powered rails. Yeah, and let's try the big one. Does it work with ladders? That's what I really want to know. Because if it works with ladders, that's going to be really interesting. I don't know actually, it might. No, okay, it doesn't. But it works with rails, it works with powered rails, it should work with detector rails. I know it works with trapdoors since right now they can't be placed in midair. And it might work with a few other things, but I don't know. So, I think that's everything I have to cover in this episode. In next episode, we'll be moving on to 11W49A. Unless I somehow discover that there's a glitch that I've missed, or a bug, or an unobtainable that's like between 1.0 and 11W49A, but that's a big version. I'm not going to spoil what we'll get. If anyone knows in the comments what I'm probably going to get, please don't spoil it, because I feel like it'll be a shock to most people. But, with that being said, I think this is the end of the episode, so I'll see you guys later.